Welcome to the Empowered Parent Podcast with Renee. Being a teenager is hard. Being a parent of a teenager can be even harder. Each episode, we deliver tips, tools, tricks, and stories to help you feel empowered, confident, and energized as the parent of a teenager. Teenagers want to be happy. Sometimes they just need a little help along the way. Now, here's your host, Renee Sinning. Renee is a certified life, leadership, and success coach for teenagers and their parents. She's also a mom of 3 young adults and an experienced high school educator of 18 years. Renee is well-versed in everything teen. Now, without any further ado, here's Renee.
Hey everybody, it's Renee. Welcome to another episode of the Empowered Parent Podcast. I am so glad you're here. This has been a huge week for me, and I don't necessarily mean in a good way. I got my Facebook hacked and lost everything that I spent about 2 years working on, but it's okay. Life goes on, and tapping into this key word that I believe, this one word I should say that I believe is the key to confidence, and that's what this episode is about. And with parents, with teens, with adults, with anybody, anytime we are lacking confidence, it keeps us stuck. And it's really easy to fall into that comfort of not being confident. So this episode, let's talk about the one key to confidence. And share this with your teens maybe, because I think this is an episode that they might enjoy listening to, and anybody else. So when you think about confidence is really about being able or choosing to do something even when it feels a little bit uncomfortable, right? Confidence feels good. Confidence means I can do anything or I can try anything because I'm not worried about what anybody thinks. I'm going to go for it anyhow. I'm no longer afraid of being judged by others because I don't control that. Confidence means I'm not afraid to fail because I'm not attached to the outcome. I hope I achieve XYZ. For a teenager, that might be making the team or getting a certain grade, or if you're a swimmer or a runner, achieving a time goal. So I hope I achieve those things. But I'm no longer going to let the fear of not achieving them stop me from trying, because I'm confident enough to go for it. I'm confident enough to put myself out there and to try. That's what confidence gives us. It's a freedom that literally feels so good. So if you think about your life as a parent, what are you currently afraid to try? Because we all have fears. Is it maybe going back to school? I talked to a parent recently who wanted to go back to finish college. They started it but never followed through and finished it. Are you afraid to try? Is it going back to school? Is it something you've started? Is it picking up a new hobby? Maybe something you've secretly always wanted to do but didn't do it because maybe it could be embarrassing or you might not be good at it. So that's what are you currently afraid to try? The next question that ties into confidence, it's super powerful for teens, parents, adults, anyone really. What are you currently afraid of? And that's a little different because it's not always about you. As parents of teens, sometimes our fears are in regards to choices and decisions our children might make, or we might be afraid something might happen to them, or we might be afraid because they're struggling in some way with friendships or their academics or mental health, and we are afraid to talk about it. Maybe we're afraid to get them help because that's not how you grew up, or whatever it is. So sometimes when we have fears as a parent that are based on things that are going on with our kid or our children, confidence, well, that's kind of where you might have to tap into your confidence that you are making the right choices and how you parent, that you're confident in the boundaries that you put in place. And then the next piece is, what are they afraid of and where is their confidence lacking? I mean, with teenagers, there's probably 1,000 answers there. But remember, I said at the beginning of this that there is one key to confidence. And I believe this one key, when you can embody this, a lot of that other stuff will kind of fall to the wayside. And that one key is a single word, and that single word is belief. And really, it is what you believe about yourself, the belief that you have in yourself. The minute that you make a choice, and choice is such a power word, the minute you make a choice to no longer allow things that may have been said to you or about you, and that often goes back to our past. That may be from adults in positions of authority. It could be parents, teachers, coaches, religious leaders, and of course it could be peers. But the minute you choose to no longer let that old messaging define what you believe to be true about yourself is the moment that confidence can begin to take hold. You know, when I was younger, and I remember, and I may have shared this on another podcast, but I remember coming downstairs one time. I would say I was probably in middle school because I remember the house we lived in. And I remember my sister was 2.5 years younger, and she was on the couch with my mom. And they were like snuggling or whatever. And as soon as I walked into the room, literally as soon as I walked in the room, my mom said, "Why can't you be more like your sister?" You know, and I don't think, and she like was all like snuggly with my sister. That wasn't about me. That was about my mom and her own insecurities. I know that now. And even in the moment, I don't know that what I actually felt because I don't remember that. But I remember that image like it was yesterday, because the micro message there was, why can't you be more lovable like your sister? And that was about my mom's need for love, not about me. But I really think I held on to that belief about myself that I'm not affectionate and I'm not loving like my sister for a long time. And that really chips away at a kid's confidence, especially a kid who is already shy and insecure, as I was. So again, back to confident, to belief, the minute you make a choice to believe in you, to decide for yourself what is true, regardless of anything anyone has ever said to you or about you, it's in that moment of belief that you begin to step into confidence. It's in that moment of belief that you've made the choice to tune out the outside chatter. People still may say things that are hurtful to you because, of course, we're still human, even if we believe in ourselves. But the moment you choose to not take someone else's hurtful words or actions about you or towards you become your own truth, is that moment that you can step in to your confidence, because it no longer matters if other people believe in you because you believe in you. It no longer matters if other people like what you're wearing because you like what you're wearing. It no longer matters if other people think no one likes you because you believe in yourself and you know that there are people in the world that like you, even if it's just one person. It no longer matters if you're accepted into the cool kids club because you have chosen to believe, I am enough, I am worthy, I am awesome, and I'm going to do what I want to do. I might not succeed, and that's okay because I no longer worry about being rejected by others because I believe in and accept me. How powerful is that? As an adult, just as much as back in your teen years. I no longer worry about failing because I've chosen to not let other people's opinions or even my own failures dictate what I believe about me at my core. So whatever negative word you are saying about yourself or thinking about yourself, I challenge you to go to Google, find the antonym or the opposite of that word and say that instead. For example, instead of I'm a horrible parent, Google the opposite antonym. I just did this last night. I'm a delightful parent, right? You might not fully believe it, but man, how much better does that feel? Instead of the thought, I'm not fun, and I just had a teenager share that with me recently. What if you actually believed, I'm actually pretty entertaining? Again, Google the word, Google the opposite if you don't have it. What if instead of believing I'm boring, you begin to believe about yourself that I'm fascinating, and if other people don't accept me, that's okay because I believe that in me. It doesn't even matter if you don't yet believe it. Once you've made the choice to believe in yourself, that choice alone is going to allow you to say those words about yourself that maybe you haven't been saying for a long time. So there you go. I fully believe the key to confidence is belief in yourself. It's not easy. I know that. For some people, it'll take quite a bit of work because you may have some really deeply rooted beliefs that are comfortable for you, even if they are not beneficial for you and even if they don't feel good. Sometimes we get comfortable in the discomfort, but it doesn't have to be that way, and everyone deserves to believe in themselves. And I've got a super powerful and empowering answer for that. It is a program I'm currently running, and I'm not going to talk about it on here. I'll put it in the show notes, but feel free to reach out to me if you want to learn more. And it's going on right now, and it's so powerful, and I'm so excited about it. But for now, for today, what is one new belief that you would love to create for yourself, that if you were to fully embody this new belief, wow, like that would be amazing. And then same thing for your kids. If your kids are really struggling with their confidence, I think to get confidence, you have to have belief. And to really tune into and tap into that belief, you need to create an awareness about who you are right now, and then acceptance. So I do believe it's the ABCs. That is actually a teen program that I run, and we go through those 3 modules in particular because I believe they build on each other. But once you believe in yourself, stepping into confidence is so much easier, and it feels so much better, and it is so much freer. And you deserve to have that confidence. Your child, your teenager, your tween, they deserve to shut out the outside chatter. It's too much. It just is too much, and the outside world does everything to tear us down, and nobody deserves that. So belief, bravery, embracing yourself, leverage, meaning leverage other people. You need help, get help. There's no shame in that. Ironclad, what ironclad new belief do you want to create for yourself that if you were to, not if, I'm going to say when you begin to embody this, it's going to be so freeing. You're going to be so proud of yourself, and you're going to let go of some of the old baggage. The other E is elevate, and F is freeing. So belief, BELIEF, bravery, embracing yourself, leveraging other people for help. Ironclad, meaning that's when you fully embody that. Elevate, you're elevating your energy, you're elevating who you are, and then finally freeing. You put all that together, and it's so freeing for you, for your kids. And yeah, this week as my Facebook was fully hacked, I had to tap into my belief that it's going to be fine, my confidence that, okay, because now I'm kind of back at square one. I spent 2 years building my Facebook presence. I have a Facebook group that has like 1,300 members in it. If I don't get that profile back, and it's been a week now, if I don't get that profile back, I have no way, I can get into the group, but I can't even post a single thing. And how long would it take me to try to friend all of those people, let alone putting content back, 2 years worth of content back on Facebook? And so that's why I say it's been a week. But even through this week, I have said to myself, I think I'm actually handling it very well. And that's my mindset mastery. That's part of the program, that I do believe everything happens for a reason. And this is an opportunity. What is the opportunity here? And that's literally all I've been saying to myself all week. And so if you're struggling with some internal beliefs, what is the opportunity in tackling them? What is the benefit of letting go of some old beliefs and creating some new ones? And same with your teen. If your teen is struggling, what is the benefit of them being able to let go of some old beliefs and tap into who they are? And what is the opportunity in stepping into your confidence as a parent and making sure that they have the support they need? Because it's a tough world out there. But that's it, everybody. I'm Renee, teen, parent, adult, life coach. author. I created that powerful parent group called Better Connect Mindset Mastery. It's so good. I'll put the information, not the details, but just where you can learn more in the link. And I will talk to you all next time. Have a great weekend, or whatever day it is. Have a great tomorrow.
Thanks for joining us this week on the Empowered Parent Podcast. Be sure to subscribe so you'll never miss a show. While you're at it, if you found value in this show, we'd appreciate a rating on iTunes. Or if you'd simply tell a friend about the show, that would help us out too. Be sure to head over to reneesinning.com to pick up some parenting freebies. And remember, teenagers want to be happy. Sometimes they just need a little help along the way.